Greetings, suns and moons, and of course I have to welcome back all my stars. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the mothership. I do appreciate all of you for your viewerships, your subscriptions, your confirmations you send me through email, the positive energy you show me, the positive energy you show yourself, and overall the positive way you show up in this planet. Now, we're going to go ahead and take a ride on the mothership, see what we find out. We're going to stroll through the cosmos and see if we can catch these fake foes and hoes. We're going to go ahead and get into this reading. Oh, shit. We got somebody that can't make a decision. Seems like the decision has been made, okay? I'm also hearing final call for alcohol. Well, I'll be damned. Somebody need to use their intuition, but I feel like they have so much stuff on their mind. You know, I was thinking before I turned on the camera collective that freedom of speech is what makes America great. You know, we want to make America great again. It seems like people don't want us to express ourselves when we express ourselves in an intellectual way. People want to put labels. Black people should be this way. White people should be this way. You should think like this. You should live like this. But that goes back to that reading that I did where it said it's always been about control, right? Somebody can't escape that transformation. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and, you know, I'm here a firefighter. I don't know if it's a firefighter watching me. I did a reading a while back that talked about after the smoke cleared. It has something to do with firefighters, okay? Excuse me, why? I'm also hearing rapid fire, okay? And I also heard 21 guns salute. Take that how it resonates, okay? We have 12th house. This is the finale, the end of the road, all right? The 12th house belongs to Pisces, okay? It's all about karma. It's all about secrets. It's all about self-undoing and your hidden enemies, right? But it also indicates fear of the unknown. And we have a full moon. Something could be manifesting. I feel like the finale is on the full moon. There could be a transformation. Now, for some of you, you have ascended, so you're tapping into otherworldly gifts, okay? Things that people, places, and entities like to study. With transformation here, we got definitely a death, okay? I heard an ego death, all right? But this could also indicate a rebirth for those of you that are balanced, right? I heard take the high road. We have Chiron, all right? Chiron is Aries energy, all right? This is about a cycle. It's about your manifestation. It also speaks about success. But, you know, that success comes when you take power and control of your mind, all right? Somebody could be a workaholic. Somebody could be stressed out about the information that you know. Something could have came out in Aquarius season is what I'm getting about a third party. Oh, yes, definitely. Thunder and lightning. And y'all know that is my Shango card. Somebody could be experiencing some natural disasters is what I'm getting. Okay. So it's about ownership. Some of you are getting new properties. Maybe you are moving, traveling, all right? But this is another 8, all right? So, you know, your success, people believe is their failure because these are individuals that work so hard to make you look a certain way, all right? These are people that are overbearing and insensitive. They are obsessively fear-mongering as well, okay? So second house, it talks about your finances. It talks about the things that you love, the things that you pay attention to, right? It talks about your morals and your values and how you show up in this world. Interesting. Some of you are studying. Somebody wants to communicate. I feel like some of you found something because I'm hearing aha. We got Mercury. You could be a writer. Some of you are editors. You could be editing some material here. With Virgo, you know, we got the Hermit in the building, but we also have the Magician. Okay, so somebody's trying to, in Gemini as well, somebody's trying to figure you out, figure out your keys to success here, how you communicate, what you do when they play these Jedi mind tricks. Okay, coming together with 3 or more individuals. Yeah, but I feel like, you know what's going on. You taking full dominion and control and power back of your thoughts. And if you have it, you should. And what that looks like when you have that negative self-talk festering up in your brain, you say, thank you for sharing. And you just completely move on, okay? Because you indeed have the power over your mind, your thoughts, your intellect. Somebody wants to heal something with you. Interesting, I had a dream. Right? You know, one of them karmics popped up in my dreams and shit. Wanting me to think about them. Put that pang on your mind. Is you trying to put that pang on somebody's mind? And, you know, I don't know. Collective for the women, I think there's some individuals, some males, possibly females, they really want to put something on your mind, baby. I don't know, okay? Maybe it's because you're dedicated, you're achieving things. You could be a Capricorn, you're focusing on your own shit and not somebody else's, all right? I also heard, shit, I get off the pot. I feel like somebody didn't, you know, get off the pot. They may be a little constipated. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, sun is out. The sun will come out tomorrow. Why is spontaneity here? Spontaneous combustion. You know what the hell I'm saying. Somebody could be burning some evidence here. All right, we have Gemini. Soul ties that bond our ass. Somebody burning some evidence here. But what do you want to be known? Shit, they don't want that to be known. Shit, we got to get rid of that shit because that ties us into Virgo. Why is Mercury here? Oh, y'all, you know, I posted about the little Jewish, Nova Scotian, Sweden, European. I don't know. I just know what she looks like. Very feisty lady. Someone tried to block her from me, but you know, they was actually trying to block my intellect, block my connection with the divine. That can't be happening. All right. I feel like somebody, you know, could possibly be experiencing some sort of death. Okay. It has something to do with the brain. You know, I've been picking up on that Alzheimer's, on that Alzheimer's energy. We got Mercury clarifying Mercury. All right. Somebody's coming together trying to analyze you and they can't figure it out. These are, I heard 3 witches. Okay. These are individuals that are skilled in playing Jedi mind tricks, trying to mess up your communication to source or the way you communicate. All right. They're studying you. But see, this is somebody, you know, that has their own Gemini. They have their own Jedi mind tricks with Mercury being here. Yes, indeed. This is somebody that's a good communicator here. I feel like you're connecting with your ancestors. You can't mess with somebody's intellect that has Gemini and Virgo in there. Okay, that's somebody that's very analytical. I feel like these people didn't know this about you because there's a lot of Gemini and Virgo. I feel like Gemini and Virgo is just being exposed. Okay, are they being put in a Virgo for the things that they did secretly? All right, somebody can't figure out how you keep getting out of the snares of the devil. Look at this, right? They wanted to cause an ending in your life so bad, ending in all your partnerships. They wanted you to be single forever. They wanted you to be struggling forever. This is crazy. This is why I'm stubborn. Okay, this person is so focused on your finances here. You could have individuals trying to creep their way up into your dreams as well. Let's see. What is this? Who is this Virgo analyzing? Okay. That Virgo could be sun, moon, or rising. Yeah, look at this. They trying to figure out how you do what you do. We got the maturity that brings. Okay, so you know, this is about time and commitment in your work endeavors. Okay, somebody definitely wants to communicate with you. I'm hearing they want to put fear on your brain here. Somebody's definitely being watched. Okay, we talked about that scenario. You remember in Good Times, Scratching and Surviving. All right, we talked about that. These people are watching to see if what they doing to you when the sun goes down is actually working. That's what they want. Okay, they want to stop your flow here. Stop how you achieve. Stop how people see you. Stop you from being in the sunlight. I told you this is somebody that's deep in their feelings here. Man, it's like you got multiple people. Like you got somebody that is in a soul contract that wants to keep you in a third party situation. I feel like this is past energy, and I know y'all probably tired of that past energy, but these people don't learn lessons. And if you are an elect one, a chosen one, a star seed, all right, you surpass something. You surpass them. Okay, these are people that are mentally trapped. These are individuals that are manipulators here. Look at this. We got some more analyzing and examining. What is this? Why? Somebody's deep in their emotions here about your success. All right, and they want to put all these different obstacles in your life, and their life is just falling apart. Look, we got bad choice. I feel like somebody wasn't ready to complete a soul contract with you. All right, so this person always makes the worst choices. All right, I feel like this is somebody that may have rejected you in the past. Tell me more about this bad. Too many cards, but let's see. We got ask and you shall receive, give yourself grace, and pimp and hoe. All right, so yeah, somebody definitely made a bad choice. I feel like somebody's into pimping and pandering up in here. Okay, somebody trying to get rid of some damn evidence. Okay, I heard prostitution ring for some of y'all. Give yourself grace. This person did not want to complete a cycle. They wanted to stay trapped in an old timeline. Asking you shall receive. Dreams and purpose begin to unfold. So this is somebody that's small-minded. Okay, you could have met this person by accident is what I'm getting. Yeah. We got clear empath, the ability to sense emotions, thoughts, ailments. Okay, you, my friend, you have extrasensory abilities. So you block this person, okay? I feel like they tried to block your intellect and it caused something to happen in their mental state here. And they can't figure it out. They can't figure out why it's not hitting you. Why is communication here? We got analyze here, analyze there. This is definitely somebody working with multiple people trying to put an entity on you. So here we have, it only takes one generation to tear down a legacy you spent a lifetime trying to build. Ether. Yes, ether. What does that mean? That means, okay, somebody could have a family business or somebody could have a family home. Okay, this is talking about, you know, paperwork. All right, somebody feels like they dropped the ball here. Somebody's in depression. He or she hustle hard like me. Yeah, somebody, you know, they did drop the ball. They dropped the ball on my collective. This person always has to have a side piece, something to fall back on. And that is why they have an ascent. Look at this. The constellation prize of minor value given to the loser that pretends well or performs well. Okay. So you went off and worried about your own, you know, you started thinking about your own life, your own endeavors, working on your own gifts, okay? Some of you may be making offerings, or somebody's making offerings to deities, okay? That shit is being burnt, okay? If they're trying to pray, then prayers ain't reaching past the ceiling. Yeah, somebody's definitely swimming in their emotions because they feel like they have unfinished business with you. This is giving me wait, I'll be back type of energy. You know, you may be waiting for a very long time. Your ass might turn into a skeleton waiting on this mofo. Constellation prize. Because they was into, you know, pyramid schemes, scams, okay? This is somebody that, you know, I'm hearing getting out the mud. But see, we in a different timeline now. Trying to get it out the mud to get your ass put in it. All right. So somebody from your past is thinking about you, okay? Somebody could be burning your pictures, because I'm seeing altars. Somebody's burning something on the altar here. All right, they could be trying to burn evidence of their malicious activities. This is somebody that held back love from you. This is, you know, that energy of, if I can't have you, nobody can. But I feel like they, you know, they met their match, okay? Somebody may have gotten rid of somebody that they could have went to jail. Whoever this pink collar crime person is that is involved in embezzlement, okay? I think they got rid of that ass. I feel like somebody could have got shot at, all right? But there's definitely a priest involved here. Now, this could be a high priest or this could be an actual priest, all right? I wanted to say police. I feel like this person is being investigated with black collar crimes committed by priests. This person is not covered by the church. No, they are not. All right. This person is very dark. Okay. I feel like this individual is watching tarot reads, trying to figure out what's happening. Okay. What their karma is going to be. I love everything about you. Together is the best place to be. I'm happiest when I'm with you, child. This could be about a marriage as well. Somebody doesn't want their past to come out. This is somebody that's very dirty. Oh, yes. How they get their money is in a illegal way here. But I feel like there's some balance being restored because somebody definitely going to jail, okay? They're going to jail for their malicious activities, okay? Their time spent in trying to analyze and pyramid schemes or something like that. Somebody definitely put you in the spotlight, okay? This is multiple individuals. What I'm getting is there's a cult, all right? There may have been about 3 to 10 people that may have called the feds or something to try to implicate you in something, okay, which caused them to be watched here. You're dealing with somebody that's vicious and spiteful. This person will fight you, okay? They have a personality disorder. They have low self-worth and suicide. So somebody could be investigating a suicide or a claimed suicide here. Saturn belongs to Capricorn and Aquarius, all right? This is about structure, discipline, limitations, okay? And definitely paying dues because it's karma, right? Saturn is also the world card, right? So this is a cycle complete. Principle, action, and consequences, okay? This asshole needs ice cream. So somebody gave somebody the finger, okay? You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here, okay? So I feel like there was a young adult set up. They could have been working with this young adult here. They could even marry this person. This person's time is out, all right? We're flexible to yoke, unite, perform in harmony. Oh, perfect harmony. All right, so I feel like they was dealing with a pickaninny, you know, somebody that's going to do anything and say everything just to keep them away from your ass. All right, this person was studying you. Somebody could also be studying law. I've been picking up that energy of law lately. So, yeah, this is your opponent. This could be a Libra also. Somebody could have, a Libra could have, you know, definitely said a arrivederci to a Capricorn. And now somebody's being watched here, or vice versa. But this is your opponent, or perceived opponent. All right. I feel like your person or your old person is finding out there's no prosperity with them, whoever they're with. Okay, they're dealing with somebody that's into violence, street violence, worried about street cred. This is definitely a male. Okay, their sun sign could be Libra for some of you. And what did I tell you? Somebody's been doing some sort of sorcery, offering deities. I'm hearing all kind of stuff, blood and all kind of rituals, sacrifices. Atlas of a student nurse. Somebody could be in school. All right, maybe you were a nursing student. Well, see, they underestimated you because they didn't, you know, they didn't do their homework here. Why is principle, action, and consequences here? Yeah. So, yeah, someone gets called out on some bullshit. So I feel like this young adult may have confronted whoever this person is. Okay, I'm hearing snitch. They may even called the feds or something like that. Somebody's being investigated. Somebody could also be on, I'm hearing Megan's Law, and there's an actual site where people have to register. This could be a registered sex offender. They may have went to court dealing with somebody that was a young minor, all right? Child. Yeah, look at this. Okay, so these are individuals are definitely into sorcery. They're into mind manipulation tricks. They have some sort of book that they are doing chants, okay? Book of Secrets is what I'm hearing. They sat back and watched and did nothing. So this is somebody that know you, a group of friends or family members that sat back and watched somebody perform some sort of ritual regarding you, all right? Take only what you need. So this person, yeah. These people did it multiple times, trying to mess with your intellect. This is something that's being done at night, all right? You're dealing with somebody that's not loyal, okay? This person wants you back, but, you know, you're in that energy of no loyalty after dishonor. It's taking me a minute to get into this reading because there's a lot of manipulation being done surrounding this reading here. Principle, action, consequences, anything else we need to know. Chaos, conflict. Okay, whatever they did, it backfired. They ran out of time. All right. Somebody's going to discover something, possibly about a Libra, or you could be a Libra discovering something. Okay, somebody's getting some sort of labs back, or again, somebody could be a nurse. Okay, you may be discovering some sort of, what is that? Immunity. Somebody's studying somebody's cells or something like that. We got the computer hacker. Okay, so interesting enough, somebody's doing stuff with the networks. Okay, take it how it resonates. We got a computer a computer hacker, illegal work, bar exam, didn't pass baby bar, 3 times a charm, and no formal training. So this person did it more than 3 times, okay? Somebody definitely is dealing with a street lawyer, okay? Somebody could be in jail, and this person gives out advice, okay? Like how to fight cases, okay? So somebody's definitely working with somebody that's in jail here. This person may have tried to reach out to you. They want to connect with you to fill your mind with endless possibilities that are not going to go nowhere, okay? I'm being shown, there was a meme that went around, and it spoke about not getting on a bike and letting people drive you with no direction, basically. And it was a woman on a bike with no wheels. I mean, some of y'all may have seen it, some of y'all may have not, but there's definitely a lot of distorted energy. Yeah, and somebody's oh shit, okay, I don't know, somebody could have got shot in the head. Somebody's being investigated. All right, I'm gonna drop that and get on up out of here. Look, they must be psychic. One day I'm going to make you think and cry. It's simple. I feel like that is you, collective. I feel like this person knows that they made the wrong choice. And so you may be tapping into this person's thoughts here, okay, because they did so much spell work. All right. So definitely something is going to be exhumed. Okay. Somebody could have got paid to harm someone. Okay. And now they're being investigated. They worked with multiple people to do this, and unfortunately this is somebody that you know, somebody you may have slept with, whether if you're male or female. All right, I'm getting about this energy.